Hello and welcome to BeadsnFashion.com. Today we will be learning how to make open loop earrings which look like this. Let's take a look at all the materials needed to make the jewelry first. We will need the eye pins. Eye pins are the pins with a loop like an eye at one end. Then we will need the head pins. Head pins are the ones with a ball at one end. Sometimes it's even flat. We will then need a ear hook or the ear wire. The tools we will be needing would be a wire cutter, a round nose plier and a flat nose plier. Today we will be using two types of beads. One of them being a cylindrical blue bead and the washer bead in turquoise color. So let's take a look at how to make the loops first to make the earrings. We'll take the blue cylindrical bead and thread it onto the head pins. Bend the pin at 90 degrees like this. Now leave about half an inch from the base of the loop and cut the pin with a wire cutter. Please put your hands onto the cutting part so that there are no flying parts and which hurts yourself or the people around. Now take the round nose plier and hold it on to the end of the pin. Give a slight nudge to the top and then move your palm back again with facing upwards. Hold the edge of the pin. Now the loop size that you want depends upon the part of the round nose plier that you will be using for making the loop. Now to make the loop, you pull the end of the pin all the way to the base of the hole and the loop is ready. Here is our first loop with the head pin. To make the loop now with an eye pin, thread the bead onto the eye pin and bend it at 90 degrees like we did earlier. Leave about half an inch from the base of the bead and cut it with the wire cutter by placing your hands over it. Take the round nose plier and give a slight nudge. Pull the end of the pin all the way to the base of the bead to make the loop. Now we have two beads ready with the loops on both ends for one of them and loop on one end for the blue cylindrical bead. Now let us connect all these beads with the loops together and the ear hook to make the earring. For this we will need the flat nose plier. Hold the bead with the pin in the horizontal pin and the loop in the horizontal position. Take the flat nose plier and hold the open part of the pin and give a slight nudge to the top to open the loop in the vertical direction. Now slide the other loop onto this open loop and close the loop by just pushing it down. We have connected the two beads. Now let us repeat the same thing with the ear hook to connect the ear hook onto the beads. Bead with the loop in the horizontal position. With the flat nose plier, push it up to open the loop. Pass the ear hook through the open part of the loop and close the loop by pushing it down. Here we are. This is our first open loop earring.